Hi there, students. Ariose. Okay, Ariose is an adjective, and this is something that you would normally use to talk about music. Ariose means melodic, like a song. Something that sounds like a song, having a tune-like quality, having a melodious song-like quality, having a pleasant melody or a tune. So, this is something that is Ariose. The opposite of Ariose is recitative, where something is rather than being sung, it sounds as if it's got the normal rhythms of speech. It's as if somebody's speaking with musical accompaniment. Let's see, you could have something that is staccato. Da, 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 da. That's not very Ariose. This is much more melodic. This is much more Ariose. And you'll find that, for example, most easy listening is light and Ariose. Okay, so Ariose, it's like a song. Yeah, it's not like it's spoken. Because when we speak, the voice is much more bup, bup, bup. Whereas something that is Ariose is much more melodic. It goes up and down. So you could describe, for example, a piece of poetry as Ariose, because if it's Ariose, it rhymes very nicely. It runs together very nicely. It's got this almost a musical sound. So the Ariose melody of the violin filled the concert hall. The poet's words had an Ariose quality that made the poem seem like a song. The opera singer's Ariose voice was stunningly beautiful. The composer wrote a piece of music that was haunting and beautiful. The song had this Ariose quality that made it impossible not to sing along. If something is discordant, unmelodious, unmusical, that's the opposite of Ariose. Poetry, when it rhymes, sounds very Ariose, whereas modern non-rhyming poetry, this is recitative and is the opposite. So something that's not pleasing to the ear, that doesn't have this nice tune. I'm thinking of perhaps the songs of birds. There are some birds that have very Ariose singing. It's like a tune. Whereas, for example, a raven, caw, 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 that's not Ariose. That's the opposite. Okay, so Ariose, it's having a melody, song-like, musical. It's something that goes with a song. His normally very Ariose voice sounded much rougher as he had had a cold recently. So characterized by melody. An Ariose voice is melodic, it's tuneful, it's full of nice tuneful things. Okay, this is the idea of Ariose. This word, it comes from adioso in Italian, airy, breezy, which comes from the word an aria. Okay, an aria is a song. An aria is what is sung by the soprano in the opera, which comes itself from air, meaning wind in ancient Greek. So Ariose, melodic, tuneful, with a melody. You want to hum along to it. It's something that sounds very nice. So this is not a common word. This is an unusual word. I think maybe a musician might know it, or a singer, an opera singer, something like that. I'm going to give it a 7.5 in formality. So, Ariose. Bye for now.